Hello and welcome to the 21st episode of Wanna Be Entrepreneur. It's crazy that it's been 21 episodes and 21 days. So I guess I'm still motivated, and this is actually a great way for me to organize my feelings, and I really appreciate you guys for listening to it. I know that sometimes it can be a little bit boring, but yeah, thank you. Today I'm feeling a little bit vacation high. This happens normally after a great vacation, which is nice because this means that it was a great vacation. But yeah, I was just 7 days straight sailing, and that's of course not a normal thing to do for me. So my brain was always filled with new inputs, new challenges, new views, and now I'm back to my chilled state, and it takes some days for my brain to adjust. I don't know, is this something that only happens to me? Do you also have a vacation hangover? Let me know. I would like to hear about it. And I'm still in Croatia, so not everything is back to normal, but now it's time to go back to work and start working on changes. Today I want to speak a little bit about being a leader, because I recently realized that it doesn't mean, just because you are the leader, it doesn't mean that you are the best at the job or the best to make the decisions. It just means that you can take the consequences and the responsibility of your actions. And it's interesting because there are so many people that I know, they are super humble, they are super smart, but they cannot just take the leap, take the next step to become a leader. And this means that they are not making the decisions, so maybe the world is just not as good of a place because they are not making these decisions, they are not in this leader position. I was yesterday walking down the marina here in Split, and there were like these super yachts. And super yachts are like the top of luxurious and ostentation for me. You have these huge boats. They are so expensive just to keep, just to maintain. I was researching about it, and you can spend up to 7 million a year just to maintain these boats, because you need a crew 24/7, you need tons of fuel, and you need to make sure that the boat is always nice and shining. And I was reading about a PhD research, someone that actually worked as a crew in these boats and did a research about the owners. And the owners of these boats, they buy them mostly also to show their wealth. And it's interesting because if you ever been in a marina and you've seen these yachts, you see that normally the owners or the guests, they are in the deck just so that everyone can see them. They are just there chilling, smoking a cigar, drinking some whiskey. But the boat is huge, so there's many other places where they could actually have their privacy, but they decided to be just there. So they just want to feel like a celebrity. They want to feel that the others envy them somehow. And it got me thinking that maybe the reason why they have these boats is also the reason why they are successful and why they are leaders. It's because they like to be the center of the attention. They like to be held responsible for their actions. But clearly they don't want to make the world a better place. Okay, maybe I'm generalizing. Some of them might want that. But if you are spending that much money in such a polluting machine just then to show around your wealth, come on. I don't think that's definitely the best thing you can do for our planet. And I'm sure that maybe if other more humble people would have the guts to become leaders, or at least to train that, they would probably do much better for the world. Maybe this is something we could teach in schools. We could try to train people to become leaders, to take responsibility for their actions. So if you think that you can do better than your boss, and you can also make the world a better place, I would challenge you to try it. Try to become a leader. Try to get a more leading position in the company or the project you are working in, and try to take a shot on making the world a better place, because that's what definitely our world needs. Our world doesn't need more super yachts. It needs people that want to listen to the others and make everything better. Also today I got the news from the job center. So in Germany, basically, it's an amazing system. You can get an employment fee for which is a great amount and a great help. But if you quit your job, you normally get blocked for 3 months. So this means that for the first 3 months you won't get any unemployment fee, and you can kind of argue and give your reasons why you quit your job. And I think my reasons were also quite compelling, since my company was acquired and I couldn't do anything about it. But they still blocked it, and they said that those reasons were not enough. And it's interesting because what some people do in Germany is that they can actually ask for a doctor notice saying that they had some psychological problems and they couldn't work more in that company. And I decided not to do that because I felt it was unfair. There's a lot of serious problems and people that have these problems, and I don't want to pretend. So if those were the rules, those were the rules. I'll be losing money for sure. But that's it. But this means that for the next 3 months I'm basically just losing money and not making any. So pressure is on to try to change it, get more traction, and try to get some money out of it. And let's see how this works. From tomorrow on I'll start working full thrust, through full power, and let's see if I can make it happen. I really hope so, because I really believe that I can make the world a better place. And I think it was Steve Jobs that said that only the fools that think they can change the world are the ones that actually do it. So I guess I'm a fool. Thank you for listening today, and see you tomorrow.